It's actually kind of cool.
Your daily hour with.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. It's the program. Here we are on TV once again, once a day. Every day we turn on the machines and we start talking. We're going to be here for an hour. That's right. It's Sam. Here's your hat.
Oh, that's Buddy's monkey hat.
Yeah. It's been
That's
sitting
good.
there for a
Actually,
week.
no, that's Oliver's monkey's hat because Buddy grew out of it. It's been sitting there for a whole week. I didn't even realize.
Well-
2 weeks. It's been. Wait, no. I came on like a Sunday with the baby. I want to watch the baby episode. I forgot what day I was in here.
Oh, it's on there right now.
Is it on YouTube?
It is on YouTube.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go home. Me and my wife are gonna watch it. She's gonna love it. It was pretty good. I really liked it. I thought it was funny. I'm sorry I made you hold him. I felt weird after I did that.
That's okay. I should,
It seemed
nice.
interesting,
It's nice.
like- I think babies are really good for you.
Like,
Not you
yeah,
specifically.
No, but people, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
They're-
you too specifically.
They make
I
you,
think
give you a strong emotion
They're
to
pure-
the future.
they're
The
pure
children are the future.
innocence. They are the future. When I was in 8th grade, we had like this choir concert, and we sang like I was at Catholic school, and we sang like 2 like God songs.
Yeah.
I don't remember those, but then we had this one that was like, "We are the children of tomorrow.
Yeah.
We won't let a thing stand in our way."
They're telling you.
Yeah, but we were in 8th grade, and I didn't like that. Like, we are the children of tomorrow.
Yeah. You're like, I'm a teenager.
Yeah, I'm like, like-
I'm 14.
yeah, like, I'm 6'1", and my armpits are hairy.
Yeah.
God.
Children of now. Well, so when was the last time you were here? Was it Sunday? Is that what you-
It was like a week and a half ago, because I got caught up. I got, kids are
Yeah.
just, the world just fell apart around me.
Yeah. You seen anything on the streets there in the last?
Oh,
Week and a half, 2 weeks ago?
jeez, I got some stuff. There was a bunch of cars hit like a herd of elk in Elma
Oh my God.
about a week ago. It totaled 2 cars, damaged 1, 5 elk. 2 elk died on the spot. 3 they euthanized in the street. The cops shot the elk in the street.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I didn't see that, but it was all over the news, and I drive that road
Yeah. See.
8 times a week sometimes,
Wow.
back and forth through Elma there, because they sit down in that river valley in between Elma and Montesano, and I've seen the herd of elk. I mean, it's a significant herd. I can only imagine what it was like to drive down that road when it's night and in the fog, and all of a sudden be in a herd of elk.
Yeah.
They're lucky. All they hit was the females, and the biggest elk they hit was like still like 600 pounds, but a bull elk can be like 800,000 pounds.
800,000.
No, like 800 to 1,000.
Oh.
pounds.
Wow. That's a lot. So that would, yeah, maybe. So everybody got.
800.
It was okay. Was it traffic?
What?
Did it cause traffic?
No, there's like nobody around.
Oh, okay.
It just, it's like, in a way, it's like kind of like when traffic meets. It's like elk traffic and man traffic.
Yeah. At night, and that was during the fog. There was that the air. What is it? Stagnant air or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
You can only burn if it's your sole source of heat.
Yeah.
Which always seemed weird to me, because you can always figure out other stuff to keep you warm.
Like jackets and stuff, or.
Yeah, or candles or something. But then again, I've been really cold before and like dreamt of having a fire.
Candles used for heat.
Dude, I saw this thing online with this guy would get these tea lights, and he made this thing out of like a flower pot, and he
Crazy,
said it
crazy heater.
acted like a space heater.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That
it
seems
was-
dangerous.
No, it wasn't. He had it all rigged up. And what you do is you just do it in like a small room, and you stay in that room with that thing, and it'll you're kind of working together with that to, you know what I mean?
You're using your body heat in the
Yeah,
candle.
your body heat, and but it takes it's like 5 or 6 candles, but
Oh, that's a lot. Fire escape candles is quite a bit of
It's
fire.
like one of those things, you know, when you get on YouTube and you start like the life hack stuffs.
Oh yeah.
It was like one of those.
Little life hackers thing.
Yeah.
Try it out. At home, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Use your heater, I think. Or your fires. That seems cool. Candle fire seems a little.
I wish I had a wood stove. I love cutting firewood, and I used to do that. I used to do that where I would go and cut firewood and then sell it when I lived in North Central Washington. I would go and I'd cut down trees for this guy on this ranch, and then I would sell it in town.
Whoa.
And it was fun. And he had what's it called? One of those pneumatic wood splitters. You ever seen those?
Carl got his hand stuck in one.
Who did?
Carl.
Carl got his hand caught in a pneumatic wood chopper?
Like a long time
Holy
ago, a little,
moly.
but he's okay mostly. He had to get.
I shouldn't laugh, but you just said he's okay.
Yeah, he got.
Mostly.
He's wearing that bandage. If you see that bandage on his hand, he's been wearing it for years now. But it's because of that.
If he's had a bandage on his hand for years, then it must be like pretty bad.
I think now he just keeps wearing it. You can ask him about it next time he's here.
I will.
He's I think he's
That's
Carl likes to do the same thing over and over. So I think he just started wearing the bandage, and then his finger's okay, but he's stuck with it anyway.
pretty much everybody likes to do the same thing
Yeah.
over and over again.
I do that's for sure.
I was about to say.
So how about on the news? Is there any new news?
Man. Oh, so I guess Bird probably knows all about this, but like 3 weeks ago there was a big chemical spill in West Virginia.
Oh no, have you ever been there?
You're all crazy about that. West Virginia?
Yeah.
No. Have you?
No. Never been to West Virginia.
I know.
I think is that part of the
coal
South?
country. No, it's not the South. It's like Appalachia.
Okay. Midwest? Is that?
It's east of the Midwest. It's like Appalachia.
It's its own thing. Appalachia is its
It's
thing.
like in between Midwest and East Coast kind of deal. I'm
Right.
not totally sure. I shouldn't talk about stuff I don't know.
Because
anything
it's
about.
west. I think it must be west of regular Virginia. I guess.
I'd imagine it is
And-
west of regular Virginia. I wonder if people in Virginia
I think Virginia.
just
yeah.
say like, "Where do you live?" And they're like, "Oh, I live in regular Virginia." You know what I always thought was weird?
Huh?
Like New Mexico.
Like living near Mexico. Like
No,
San
just the
Diego?
name of a state. Like, so like we go to war and like we like annex like part of Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
and then we say like, no, this is New Mexico.
Oh, New Mexico. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what if we just took over like British Columbia, like a chunk of it, and we were
Oh,
like,
the New British Columbia.
no, we'd
It's
call it like New Wash. Oh yeah, it would be like New British Columbia.
But it's already. I think it was already Columbia or something, and now it's British Columbia. That's already like
What if we took over Oregon and we were like, this is New Oregon?
New Oregon.
And then you
Well,
make all the Oregonians leave.
You take over a different place, and then then you call it New Washington. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But see, that's the thing is like basically they just like this is New
There's New England.
Mexico. I think that's different.
I think. Oh yeah. And New Jersey.
Wait,
I think.
no, maybe it is the same. No, it is the same.
Yeah. And
'Cause they took it-
Jersey.
they took it from like native folks.
They took it from England. Oh, they took the
No,
land
New
from native.
England.
Yeah.
They took it from the native folks, and they're like, no, this isn't yours. This is
is England.
New, this is New England.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not in America. You're in New England.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what. They just put that thing on there.
Well, you're not. I mean, you could do that with anything.
You live. This is where you live now. Yeah.
You could rob a Safeway and just be like,
This is my new home."
This is new Safeway, where I get all the money."
Yeah.
I'm really having a lot of good ideas.
Robbing. That's a,
Yeah, ways to justify like crime sprees.
So what happened in West Virginia? There was a.
Yeah, there's a chemical that they use for cleaning coal, for like processing coal, and they had it in these big tanks that were 2 miles upriver from a water intake for, I think it's Charleston, West Virginia. It's the capital. What's the capital of West Virginia? Is it Charleston?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like 2 miles upstream from Charleston, and there was a big hole in the thing, and it went into the river, and they couldn't tell because the river was frozen, but the water was going into the chemicals were going into the river.
Under.
I think it was like for like 5 days or something. Like the
Ooh.
only thing you could use the water for was, this is what they said, for flushing the toilet and putting out fires was like the only thing the water was good for.
Oh man.
You couldn't bathe in it. You couldn't drink it. And then they lifted it. And then like 3 days after they lifted the ban, then all of a sudden they were like, "Oh yeah, if you're pregnant, you shouldn't drink it." But in between that 5 days, and now there's like a bunch of people that are like never gonna drink that water again.
Oh yeah. Well, if there's a ban on it, you shouldn't be drinking that. Even I wouldn't be
Yeah.
drinking it.
And
for
then there was
a
this
long
thing where
time.
they were like, "Well, if it gets down to like, so it's like 1 part per million or whatever, then it's like okay to drink." You know what I mean?
We're gonna write a number down in our hands between 1 and 6 here. We're gonna be playing the dice game. We're gonna roll 1 dice to start off with. Yeah, I gotta stop drinking that water anyway. Or get one of those. Get a filter. We gotta get that camera to turn on here. Here we go. Getting the camera turned on in the dark right now, viewers. You can see it. Oh, come on, camera. Here it goes. Here we go. Nope. Oh, we're having some problems. So here it is. 3.
I think I always pick 4.
Oh, I picked a 4 today.
I think I always pick 4 for some reason.
Me and Sam have the same number, so now we're just trying to win it all.
Yeah, no matter what, we'll tie. Well, yeah. I guess even if somebody else showed up, we'd still tie.
Yeah. I always drink the tap water, but sometimes I get a little bit worried about it. Like
You know, I think that's a fair concern to have, but I don't know. There's so much stuff that if you really think about it, that is just completely terrifying.
yeah, where do they get all the liquids for all the stuff that we eat and drink anyway? I don't even know about that stuff.
Yeah. Where did the water in this coconut water come from?
Yeah.
I mean, like, where did they make this?
Who knows? You just start
I'm
drinking
about
stuff and
to.
you don't know where it's from.
It's
most of the time.
kosher.
It's kosher.
Certified organic.
No
like
pork.
Yeah, I'm glad there's no pork in it. California. Oh, God. It's a product of Thailand. So,
Who knows?
all I know is that you can shoot a rocket-propelled grenade in Thailand for like a couple $100. So
You just pay somebody to do it?
no, they have like these ranges where you can like throw
Yeah.
a grenade or shoot an RPG.
Well, here's a message. It's from a viewer, probably. I think they called while the show was on last night.
Damn, alright, well, we're just high, and we're trying to figure out what the show is. It's like public access or something.
It is.
So,
You need to call them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
They called several times here. We'll skip around and listen to all their messages. What is the show?
They said they're high.
Oh, you're high. How high on what? What are you guys doing? Hooligans. We're getting phone calls from hooligans.
What do you mean they're hooligans?
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Here's a.
Is there more of them?
Yeah.
What they call? I want them to say stuff.
This is from today. I think they pocket dialed us.
Yeah.
Here, we'll call them back. Let's see if they remember. Do you remember calling us, or were you too high? They're gonna say.
How do you start a conversation like that? Hey, we're high.
Yeah. This is the first thing you say to somebody. Is it that important to you? Just to preface, if I sound like a dummy,
I bet they're gonna be like eating something.
it's gonna be high again. Hello? Oh, I guess it's legal.
Your call has been
if it's doing the marijuana here. It's legal in the state of Washington now.
3,
Oh.
5, 4, 5. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, how high are you? Or hi, how are you? Anyway, you can call us back in about 45 minutes.
This is the public access.
Oh yeah, we're on TV.
We're on
It's
TV.
the program here, so we're calling you back because you left us a couple messages and you pocket dialed us too, so you can call us back, and you have about 45 minutes. Okay. Thank you.
Pocket dial us back. My mom pocket dialed me like 6 times in a row.
Yeah, today or
Oh, like yesterday.
did you get a hold of her?
Eventually, I haven't even told her yet. It's just I'm not used to it.
You ever pocket dial and then try to listen and see what's happening on the other end, even though they can't hear you?
That's a dangerous road to go down.
Yeah. It happened at McDonald's the other day. We called the McDonald's and then they put the phone down, and then it ran for like 20 minutes when I listened to them.
Did you hear anything? Or
Yeah, I don't know if that one's come out yet, but they were saying, like, I was here by myself actually, so I didn't even tell anybody about it. They were, I don't know, somebody had attitude there and you could hear it. I don't remember their name, but somebody's like, they were saying the person's name, and then when I finally answered the phone, I asked about them and they hung up on me.
Were they like, somebody called and asked about pies, what do we do?
No, I'm not sure if they just forgot to hang up or they just put the phone down and completely forgot. But then, somebody there did something wrong and got yelled at by somebody else, and then they just started defending themselves. No, you can't yell at me. And I think they wanted to leave or something.
What?
It was something happened. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I don't remember which episode that was. We're gonna go back there and look at it now.
I've got $1 for a pack of hot dogs for you, Fanny boy. Oh yeah, boy.
That's very funny.
Who's that?
Yeah, this is from an unknown caller. He's got a $1 for a pack of hot dogs. He's making a funny,
I've got $1
using a funny
for
voice.
a pack of hot dogs for you, Fanny boy. Oh yeah, boy.
He's making fun of culture, people's culture.
What do you mean?
He's doing like a
Oh, yeah.
he's doing like a fake Southern accent or something.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling. I don't
It
know.
was actually like pretty good.
You think
I like that phone call.
You think? Yeah. He's got $1 for a pack of hot dogs. I don't think you can get a pack of hot dogs for $1. They have food at the dollar store. I don't eat it though, even though it's the same food.
Dollar store
yeah.
hot dogs.
They got like Tostino's pizzas there, but I'll buy them from other places. But yeah, that's
Those
barely
Tostino's.
food.
I got a friend of mine who was drunk and tried to microwave one of them.
I don't think they have dollar packs of hot dogs anywhere. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe we should call someone and ask.
About dollar packs.
Why don't we call the dollar store right now and ask if they have hot dogs?
Okay. Dollar Trees in Washington.
I have a feeling they might.
Well, let's call California Dollar Tree. I'd rather have more. I know there's one in Portland. Here we go. We're gonna call I don't want to call the local one. I go there like every day, so I think if you call them, they're gonna know. Here we go. This is the one in Portland.
Do you want me to ask? You want me to talk to him?
Sure. Yeah. I know. I'll probably go to this other one too. Here we go.
I'll ask him like how many hot dogs are in it, because at the dollar store a lot of times they'll just like make things smaller, so they can be able to cost $1.
Yeah, I mean they're usually pretty big size stuff, and it's just very low quality.
These $4 how can I help you?
Hi, do you guys have hot dogs?
Hot dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how many in a pack?
I don't know about in the back, but out front we are fully stocked right now.
You guys have hot dogs though for $1?
Yeah.
Have you tried them?
No, I have not, but they're the regular bar brand or whatever.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah, she thought you said back, not pack.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say something, but then once you, I wanted
You
to
gotta
chime,
commit.
I wanted to chime in, but once you say something, the caller hears a second voice to get confused and hang up often. So I didn't want to do that. But we can call it another one in Portland too. Maybe we can ask them how many are in the pack. What's that thing with like hot dogs? There's like so many in a pack, and then not enough in buns in the pack, and then like
They don't do that as much as they used to, but it used to be 8 hot dogs in a pack and 6 buns.
yeah,
And so you had to keep buying buns and hot dogs, and they never match up.
yeah. I don't know if there's any.
5,
You don't have to buy,
Four,
I guess, four
three,
packs of hot dogs.
2,
Just
1.
match up. It's info time.
Now it's info time.
Here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television talk show that's filmed right here in Thurston County every day, 7 days a week. Thursday, Wednesday, there's every night at 11:30 p.m. on TCTV channel 22. Each episode airs a week after is happy you're watching. An episode taped the same weekday of the previous week. If you are watching at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can be on the program, especially you. Your Daily Hour with Me relies on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4388 and leave a message, and we'll call you back on the next episode. Thank you for watching, and now back to the program.
Your daily hour with.
Oh, by the way, you're welcome. We checked on the hot dogs.
I think they have, if you buy 4 packs of hot dogs.
Did you do the math?
Yeah. 4 packs of hot dogs and 3 packs of. No, that doesn't make sense.
Wait.
3
No,
packs of
3 times 6 is 24.
24.
Wait.
So it's
Wait,
24.
no, 3 times 6 is not 24. It's 18.
I think 24 is the first number that is divisible. Anyway, the.
What do they call that? They have the same. I gotta do math test.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
Oh, I do have something that happened that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So when I was 13, I got diagnosed as dyslexic, and I was always under this idea that I was only like a little bit dyslexic.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what my mom told me. But I actually looked through the assessment because I'm having trouble with some stuff in school. It turns out I'm like really dyslexic.
Whoa.
And that and I have to go and get another assessment done because when I do math, all the numbers get all reversed and weird. Like,
whoa.
I can't do it. I get confused and I get frustrated.
So are you having a hard time in math class? Are you taking a math class?
I thought I was just bad at math, but it turns out it's like it's not that. It's not that like it's not something that just like practice will fix.
Yeah.
Like I have to do it.
Still counts as being bad at math, though. I guess maybe.
Yeah. It does, yeah. But I'm like, you know.
Maybe you could write down your own number, make up your own number system or something.
You know what's funny is on that like dyslexia assessment, they were like, these tools could help Sam do better in school, and they were like extra time for tests, and they were like letting him write his own questions on tests.
Yeah.
And then like I was thinking, I was like, what numbers after 2? And I'd just be like 3, nailed it. I'd have to make a box with like a 2, a 3, and a 4.
Write your own tests and questions. It would be a.
Well, here's what happens to me though, even on standardized tests. A lot of times I'll have B's will turn into, 9s will turn into like, 6s turn into B's. See, I'm getting confused just talking about it. And 5s turn into F's all the time.
Whoa.
And that creates a problem when you're doing a multiple choice test where like you have like the number 4 is like the letter B, but you're thinking of you look at the B and you see a 9 and you're like 9's not the answer, and it's really crazy. And I never even
sounds
thought
confusing,
about it.
yeah.
It's so confusing. And even it was weird the other day, I was like doing something at work where I had to like write on this board up to the number 10.
Yeah.
And I went 1, 2, 3, 4, F. And everybody's like, whoa, like, what happened? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, like, I'm dyslexic, da-da-da. And I, like, erased it. And then I was like, I was going to make a 5, but then I just made another F.
Whoa.
And I'm like, God, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally like, yeah. And I want to make, it's not like a joke. It's like, I really want to make the number 5. And even when I say that, the number 5, I want to say F.
Whoa.
Like, I'm trying not to do it.
Yeah. Well, I think you gotta do your own thing. Then it sounds like.
Yeah. Well,
that's
I'm
like
really
a weird.
I'm really good at some math, and I'm good at talking, and I'm good at like getting along with people.
That's like a problem where it's like a human invention thing that you can't use correctly, but it's like, somebody made that thing. You gotta write. Yeah. You gotta like write your own numerical system or something. It's just not for you.
Talk about in the assessments. I have a hard time like putting this concept of like how much of something is with like a symbol.
Yeah.
But here's the deal: is that I've worked around it for so long. I've actually become like I'm a really good writer. Like I can write really well.
You have a system?
Well, yeah, I use, my handwriting's better, but I'm just a good writer. I'm just really good at saying interesting things in a different sort of way.
What about when you're typing? Do you ever...
I hunt and peck, but I'm pretty quick.
You ever press 5?
Nope.
Or F?
Nope.
Typing numbers? F?
Nope, doesn't work on a keyboard.
Yeah.
Because a keyboard, it's not like the symbol. To me, that's like a movement.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I move my arm this way and out here, I make a 5.
Oh, then just
right
never
here.
write again. I don't write anything down hardly ever. Just use all the.
Well, that is hard to do when you're doing like algebra.
I don't know, they have calculators and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know what's gonna happen. I gotta go get this assessment. They're gonna tell me how like messed up my brain is.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you
need
need to write anymore though. That's over.
Well, no, I gotta do it so I can graduate from college. I have to take like a certain amount of math. Like I have to take math 101, and I actually tested in like I test in the 95 because I can do a lot of weird stuff in my head. It's a trip, man. Like, I'm going to go in there, and then I have to go see the disability person at the school.
Whoa.
And then I'm going to try to convince him to let me do something. I don't know. I might not even graduate on time. And break my mom's heart.
You don't need to read and write anymore. I think that society's over that now with all these computers and stuff. So you can tell your teacher they're at school.
I should be like, I don't think I should have to write anymore. Please just pass me.
Yeah, I mean, I went to school and I don't remember the last time I wrote, like with my hands at all. Really.
Yeah.
I almost never do that.
I'm not saying.
Yeah. Here's another message though. Hey.
Don't make me come down there and break you in half like a boy.
What?
Is that Mr. Ginson?
I'll tell you about it later.
Tell me about what later? That's weird.
Message. He said he's gonna break you in half like a boy. You.
That's weird, Mr. Ginson. What are you doing? Sometimes Mr. Ginson gets weird.
Hi, this is John from the Celestials. We're trying to possibly get on the show.
Oh, it's somebody trying to promote themselves. What's the Celestials, John? Are you in a cult?
Hey, no, the Celestials?
Hi, this is John from the Celestials. We're trying to possibly get on the show whenever we can. You can hit us back on Facebook, the Celestials.
They called at like noon.
The Celestials?
Let's call them back. Here it goes. Oh. What's going on? Celestials. I bet they're on a band. Trying to promote themselves. We're doing bands now. Actually, on the first Friday.
You don't like it when people come on here and try to promote their band?
I don't know. Hello, John.
Hello.
It's the program. We're on TV. How you doing today?
Is this Freddie?
Have you ever been on TV before?
Yes. About 7 times. Maybe actually 8.
Oh yeah, for what?
Various things, acts of good, witnessing a crime, climbing a tree.
Really?
Going to the park for the first time since it's been open.
They put you on TV. So you just like wound up on the news a bunch of times?
Helping a... What?
You just wound up on the news a bunch of times? You just did a bunch of like newsworthy stuff?
Yeah.
Wow. So what's the Celestials? Is that a cult?
It's a band.
Oh yeah, rock band.
Cult of friends, I guess.
You guys.
But
is it a rock
just
band?
a band.
You guys a rock band? Rock and roll?
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Well, rock and roll. We haven't been rock and rolling for a while actually, and as far as the genre would go.
Yeah.
We stopped rolling.
Just rock.
In the 80s, I think.
Yeah. You guys are.
do you know shoegaze?
It's time for the dice game.
Shoegaze.
Okay.
Can you pick a number between 1 and 6?
Experimental rock.
Okay, here. What's there?
Electronic.
Hey, pick a number for the dice game.
Okay, 1 through
1 through 6, dice game, yeah.
1 through 6. Last time I chose 6. I was really hoping for 6, but I'm gonna go for 3 today.
Oh, so you've played the dice game before? Were you at TCTV?
Yeah.
Ah.
Right.
Are you gonna be there this Friday?
Oh.
Double fives, you lost. You know we're gonna be back there this Friday with free.
Yeah,
tickets.
well. At what time, though?
This Friday, it's gonna be from 6 to 9.
Happens to be when I work my my pizza slicing, dicing
Oh yeah.
skills
Well,
job.
Does your band?
Unfortunately,
You want to get your whole band on here, like to play music?
we would love to. We'd love to play 1 or 2 tracks, and we would prefer to play in front of a green screen where you were projecting after post-producing, of course, because you guys do it very well. Celestial bodies, maybe some space.
Yeah, you have a plan, huh? Well, I don't know how much of that stuff we're gonna be doing. We have the March spot for bands and April spot for bands. You guys want to come on the program just like on a regular day in the basement and just bring your music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do the green screen?
Oh, we don't have a green screen in the we don't have a green screen in the basement here.
You should probably build one then.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you want to buy it.
Well, how much we talking?
I don't know. How much is a green screen? How much do you think a green screen costs? This is like a piece of fabric. That's pretty much all it is. I don't know.
And painted like kind of lightish, kind of toxic-looking radioactive green.
Yeah, I've never bought. I don't buy too much fabric. It's just a sheet. You could probably.
I mean, sure. If you go to Sherwin-Williams, their logo is "Cover the Earth," and it's a logo of them just covering the earth in paint. It's fucking disgusting. But I'm sure they have that color.
We could probably, you want to paint a board. I think you could dye a sheet. Let's go buy a white sheet and then dye it. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean. So you got TCTV, or you got your Daily Hour with me on TCTV, and then you also have it in this basement.
Yeah, you don't know about the basement?
How I'm understanding it?
Yeah, we're most of the time.
And what's the?
Mostly we're in the basement. You got to watch the show.
I have, but I always just thought it was at TCTV.
Oh, maybe you think we're in a set. That the thing, like when we're on the couch. Do you think that we're at TCTV?
Yeah, that's kind of what I put together.
Oh, viewers, did you know that we're in a basement?
No, this is not like a pretend like basement.
Yeah, we're actually in a basement. I call it the basement. Maybe it seems like it's the set. I guess I could. Yeah, it looks kind of like a set back there. Maybe.
This is one of the most basementy basements I've ever been in.
This is a for real basement we're in here. Do you guys want to be here? Come in on Friday.
Yeah, you were talking about Friday. Friday's not a good day, unless it's nighttime.
How about next week?
Friday, the whole band works.
How about next week on Tuesday? How about Tuesday the 4th?
Tuesday, perfect.
Tuesday the 4th?
All right.
All right,
so ink up that stamp that says Tuesday the 4th and press it against the calendar, and then
for John and the Celestials.
Right, the Celestials.
All right.
The Celestials.
And then maybe we could talk about getting your band to play live on the program in the future. John, I'm putting you down on the calendar here. We'll talk to you then. It's Groundhog's Week this week. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, he said bye, but I messed the thing up. It's Groundhog's Week this week.
Celestials on Tuesday.
On the 4th.
Yep.
Okay. But goodbye.
All right, we'll come over.
So,
all right. Good night, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Celestials. Yeah. Well, this Friday.
That makes sense now. At first, he seemed like he might be kind of a jerk, but then he Like, he actually thought that it was in the studio. And so he thought that it wouldn't be that big of a deal to do, like, a green screen.
Yeah, he thought we could just turn over here in the big studio. There's like,
and then over here,
the walls.
Yeah, and then over here is like the Christian metal.
Yeah.
Like over that way is.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what else is really big.
It seems like we made a set of this of a basement.
Dude, it would be so sweet if this was like a set.
Yeah. Look around.
Do you think you know how much it would probably cost? Like thousands of dollars to recreate this.
Yeah.
Like somebody would be like painting the couch. They'd get like a really nice couch and then like paint it. I always thought that was weird. Like when I was a kid, my dad went on. Do you remember they used to have like this show, like Town Hall Meeting, on Channel 4 with, and they were talking about fish. My dad was really into fish stuff.
Yeah.
And he went on there to talk about like salmon spawning or not being able to spawn or something. And I went with him, and before he got interviewed, I was like on this table and I picked up this book. Like I was just like fidgeting. And then I realized that there wasn't any pages in the book. And it was just like styrofoam and stuff, and I was like, whoa. And then I like put it back down, and the minute I put it down, somebody like ran up and like adjusted it a little bit.
Whoa.
And I was like, wow. Like, it is really fake.
What show was that? Yeah.
It was like on, I'd have to ask my mom. Like my dad was like, he got interviewed because he was in Trout Unlimited. It was probably a couple years. He passed away when I was 12. It was probably a couple years before he died. It was just, it's really weird. I always wound up in the weirdest places with my dad.
Was it on like Real TV or public access or like maybe?
No, it was on Real TV. It was like.
No, that we're not on Real TV, but.
No, it was on like there's like 4, 5, 7, and like 11 and 13 back.
One of the networks.
Yeah, and I think it was on like 4 or 5.
Do you have a tape of that?
No, we don't. I told you know what I need to do? I need to bring in that tape. I think we actually got it transferred to DVD now. But it's a DVD of my dad catching a halibut. It's pretty interesting. You'd like it.
Yeah. You want to come here on the 7th, Friday the 7th from 6 to 9. We're doing the program starting at 6, and then band at 7, and then dance at 9. That's for the viewers, or dance at 8. For the viewers, it's this Friday. For us, it's in not this week, but the week after that.
I'm going out to dinner with my wife and our friends.
On the 7th.
Yeah, we're going to Dirty Dave's.
Ooh.
I actually might. I got to figure out if I could switch. I keep doing like Wednesdays all the time. And I still want to come on the show, but I'd maybe.
Switch out your day?
Yeah, sorta. Like maybe do. You know what'd be really cool is like Mondays, but you might already have somebody lined up on
Dan
Monday.
is Mondays.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, every other day of the week except for Monday is open. So you can figure it out.
What's your schedule like on Thursday? Can I come in earlier on Thursday?
Yeah.
See, it's dangerous though because I have group, and I never know what's going to happen during group.
You can also just get on the calendar for different days.
Yeah.
For whenever you want. You can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll work it out later.
We're almost going to get into a commercial break, I think. In about a minute here, when we get back from the commercial break, we'll call Freddie. We'll call some McDonald's. See how that's going. It's Groundhog's Week this week. Have you ever seen a groundhog before?
Nope.
You know anything about groundhogs? I don't really.
Nope. Just Bill Murray thinks they're stupid.
Yeah, that's what everybody has been saying. The Groundhog's movie is with Bill Murray. Say anything about Groundhog's Day? Say Bill Murray. How about moles? Have you ever seen moles?
Yes. I rescued a mole on Tumwater Hill one time.
Yeah?
I was giving some people a ride home. It was when I was bouncing at McCoy's. I gave my friend's sister a ride home, and I was coming up the hill by the courthouse, and I saw this little thing squirming across the road, and it was a mole, and it was going to get run over, and I grabbed it by the tail, and I threw it in some bushes.
Whoa. Hey, it's time for a commercial break.
And they were like, there goes Sam, mole rescuer.
Yeah.
2,
You saved the mole.
1.
Mole hero.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Dance, Oli, dance. Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A, 440 Yager Way. Oh yeah.
Brown Interior Limited presents Private Memories, the new Skrill Meadow album for 2014. Featuring the song Safe Buzz. Push and pull. Work with what you got. And long weekend. Private Memories from Skrill Meadow, available at these fine retailers.
Coming up tomorrow on the program.
Oh my gosh, who is that? That voice sounds familiar. It is Carl.
Look, he's back. The man of the program. Big
1 hour. The man of 1 hour.
The man of the hour, Carl.
1 hour.
He's back. It's Groundhog Week. We talked to some McDonald's, we talked to Freddie, we talked to Dan.
A few convenience stores. Dan gave a preview for this coming Monday episode about Neanderthals.
11:30 and 2 a.m. every night. TCTV Channel 22. Love Week. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, we're back. That mole must have been scared. It was like on the road. You saved his life, but
It saved its life.
it doesn't even know. It was probably going across. It like was probably trying to dig into the ground, and like this ground is so
It was in the
hard.
street.
Why is the ground so hard? And then suddenly they're flying, and they're trying to get underground. It's probably the highest, off the ground because they're usually underground.
That probably was the highest that mole will ever. I don't think they can jump.
Yeah, it's the highest one will ever fly.
They're not built for jumping.
Most people, I think, are maybe.
I used to have a science teacher in 7th grade named Mr. Falk, and I didn't really like him that much.
Yeah.
But what you could do, though, is like anytime he was about to make you work, you could just ask him questions about science, and he'd talk for like a really long time about it.
Yeah,
and I'd always be like, how come moles don't have eyes? And he'd just like talk about evolution for like 20 minutes. It was kind of interesting, It was like way better than working.
So stop
and like
it.
right when he'd be done, I'd be like, how do rainbows work? And he'd be like, well, and he'd be like, explain like all this other stuff.
What kind of, not the science he was on the lesson plan.
Yeah, but he'd get like mad at me when I asked the questions. He'd be like, God, I gotta explain rainbows again.
Didn't I just tell you about rainbows yesterday?
Yeah, he's like, how come that fat kid always asks about rainbows?
Show me rainbows again. I forgot
I
about
was
it.
so weird in 7th grade. I just was fat and wore sweatpants and like didn't do my work. I was like the lamest 7th grader ever. And I had started like developing like a little neck beard, like right here.
Yeah.
I still mostly get my beard on my neck.
Uh-huh.
There was this guy in high school who used to call me Neckbeard when I was a freshman, and he was like a senior.
Yeah.
He was so mean to me, and he like spit on me.
Oh my God.
And all this stuff, He's just.
It was not an interior of endearment, huh?
But he was like bigger than me when he was a senior.
Yeah.
But I saw him at a skating rink in Puyallup when I was like a junior in high school, and he was like probably in his like early 20s, and I wound up like chasing him around.
Yeah. You outgrew him.
Yeah.
Your bully.
Yeah.
You had to skate him. Were you guys chasing on skates or?
We actually wound up. This is kind of stupid, but we wound up in the snack bar, and like he was not trying. Like I finally like basically cornered him, and I was wearing roller skates, and he was trying to look cool.
Yeah.
and I punched him in the stomach.
Oh my god!
But I just ate shit when I punched him.
Oh
I was wearing roller skates.
Yeah, well, you tried to punch him on roller skates. Did he try to fight after that? Or?
No, I punched him in the stomach pretty hard.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb when you think about it, because in a way, like, it's not gonna solve anything just because, like, he's just gonna be mean to somebody else. He's probably like an old mean guy now.
Yeah, it's probably an old mean guy. It's probably what they say about cycles of abuse.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe he had a hard home life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let's call for another producer. That's what I always try to say when people call in the program and they start, just saying like abusing things and mean things. I like to ask them if they have had a hard home life. Yeah. Say, are you okay? Maybe these feelings of negativity that you have outward are projecting your negative feelings that you have towards your father.
Well, men in our society are like programmed to try not to talk about that stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it makes for like angry, disgusting people.
And start punching people. Yeah. Hello?
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now. Leave me a nice message, and I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Freddie, it's the program. You can call us back in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You can tell us about production and stuff.
Can we call my wife?
Yeah.
She's interested.
Rachel? Brittany.
You want to call my wife's dad? He would not like that.
You're on TV. What is it? Father-in-law?
Hey, it's me, your son-in-law. Every Wednesday I've been going on this TV show. Do you want to talk about politics?
It's a...
Oh, I hope you don't wake up the baby. This is risky.
Uh-oh. Have you seen... I guess that's stepson? No, that's son-in-law with Pauly Shore?
Yeah.
Is it like that?
If she talks like this, that means she's trying to keep the babies.
Uh-oh, you think we should... I'm worried about... is it okay?
It's too late now if it already...
You gotta put the phones on silent for the children, maybe.
She probably has.
Or on
Your call has been
nursery rhyme.
forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 710 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
You already know it's the TV show. I hope we didn't wake up the baby.
Sorry.
I love you.
That's kind of... Hopefully
No,
we didn't
you
wake
don't
up the
gotta
baby.
worry about it. It's me.
Oh, okay, you woke up the baby. You're gonna get it when you go home, maybe. She's gonna say, "You woke up the baby." I had it. Take a long time to make the baby go to sleep.
Dude,
Is that hard?
It's so bad right now.
Yeah.
He's had 2 ear infections and he's teething.
Oh my god.
It's like the perfect baby storm: ear infections and teething. It's awful.
Makes them dizzy and stuff, I guess.
No, you won't like. It's so hard. It's so fussy and clingy and just.
Yeah, is that double? So he has double ear infection in both his ears or something?
Yeah, he had an ear infection in both his ears.
Oh my god, that's how stuff
He's
like
got,
that.
like the medicine now. He's getting better.
That happens to babies there.
All my hippie friends are like, put breast milk in his ears. And I'm like, that goes in his mouth.
Yeah.
People seem to think that like breast milk is like this like substance. It's just this.
It's magical stuff.
Yeah, like that it could basically like, if you put it on your head, you can fly. You know.
Yeah.
Last I checked, it's for tummies. It's for
yeah,
baby
that
tummies.
doesn't seem super sterile for infections.
No, it's actually sterile. I don't think it hurt anything. It's
Oh,
just,
okay.
like,
You
you know,
put
it's
'em out-
sterile when it comes out, but
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the minute you put it in like an ear or something, I could see it rotting.
Yeah, that doesn't
And
seem.
there
The
is
milk
a
in your ears
certain
not seeming
smell.
good.
If you've never smelled rotten breast milk, Kenny,
I've not. I'm
it's
lucky.
kind of
Am I
like-
lucky?
Well, you've smelled like rotten cow milk.
Yeah, rotten milk. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but more humany.
Well, that's weird. But the kid's gonna get better.
Yeah,
soon?
you'll be fine, and we'll be fine. You know, it's hard, but it's like we're gonna be fine.
They say all that stuff about children and the elderly, about infections and diseases and stuff. So you gotta look out, for the babies. They get them, I think, right? They're prone to infections.
What are you talking about? Like E. coli and stuff? Like, yeah, they're more susceptible to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I just don't know why you'd say that.
Why I'm talking about the health of children?
I get it. I don't know.
Here we go. Let's play the last dice game. I don't know why I said that. Here we go. Oh, we all lost. All right, I guess there's only one number. We lost. Everybody lost. We're losers today.
Everybody.
It's okay. People
this has
lose.
been, I gotta say, like, this has been my favorite time ever being here.
Oh wow, really? That's good. That sounds good. I don't know if it's a different. Here, let's call California or Alaska. Should we call Alaska? You've been to Alaska before?
Yes.
What'd you do in Alaska?
Fished.
You work at one of those gutting factories or anything, or?
Nope. Went up there with my mom and my friend who builds boats. My mom's friend builds boats in Tacoma. And he builds boats and he'll sell them up in Alaska. And so he took one of the boats he was selling up to Alaska. It was a really nice boat.
What kind of boats?
Wooden boats. He like gets old wooden fishing boats and restores them.
You ever try to bounce them on your face?
I would, but it's...
McDonald's.
Hey, McDonald's. Do you guys have the strawberry pies?
Yeah, we got the strawberry pies.
Oh, great. Hey, is there whipped cream? Can you guys put whipped cream on the pie, like from the milkshake whipped cream?
We can add whipped cream and a pie in a bowl if you want, and ice cream too.
Oh, and ice cream?
Yeah, we have the apple pie Alamo, but if you ask them to swap it out with the strawberry, we have no problem doing that.
You could do the strawberry pie Alamo too?
Yeah, just ask for a strawberry pie Alamo.
Is that on the menu?
We're not. I don't believe they're on there. I think the apple pie is. Let me check right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not on there, but we do serve them.
Alamo.
Just ask, and yeah, we'll let you know.
Great.
Huh?
Oh, thank you. You've been very helpful.
All right, yeah. Have a good night.
You too. Wow, what a nice guy.
Yeah, that dude was awesome.
Alamo, that's fancy.
Yeah.
It sounds like he was saying Alamo. Like he
That's
didn't.
what I thought,
Yeah.
too. Apple pie, and then he was like, Alamo!
Like,
remember,
like as a just like an exclamation after Alamo, yeah.
Like it's like YOLO. You know, in a way, YOLO is like the new Alamo.
What did people used to say Alamo?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Well, they used to say "Remember the Alamo" during the Spanish-American Civil War, when it all ties in together, and that's when we got New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'd go, "Remember the Alamo."
Remember the Alamo? I think
Yeah.
they got beat up. Everybody.
Everybody in the Alamo died. The Alamo got sacked. You know what I found out? Here's a good football something for you, Kenny. Is that the term "sacked" was invented by this defensive tackle. I heard him on the radio this morning. I listen to the sports talk radio sometimes.
Uh-huh.
And the guy, he said that he's like, I sacked that quarterback. And the sports writer was like, what do you mean sacked? He's like, you know how Romans used to like sack a city and just take it over and destroy it?
Yeah.
I sacked that quarterback.
Oh yeah.
And it like stuck.
It seems like that would be part of the lingo from, I don't know, like very early on.
It was. I think it was actually the guy was playing in the late 70s, so I don't think it's been around that long.
Well, when did football even start? I mean, it started in like the
American
30s, right?
football is like a fairly young game.
Yeah, but did it start in the 30s?
I think it might have been the 20s or the 10s. Even.
Yeah. Seems like they would be sacking people the whole time. They just didn't have a word for it.
There's not that many new games.
Yeah.
Like that are popular. Like I don't know what the newest sport is that's popular.
I don't know, snowboarding.
Yeah,
it's in the Olympics now, which is coming up pretty soon. The Super Bowl was last Sunday. It already happened for the viewers, though.
Yep, and the Seahawks won.
Oh, yeah, we can. I hope so, because otherwise.
What are you doing for the Super Bowl, Kenny?
I don't know.
Do you... I should ask my wife before I invite you over, but you should come over and watch the Super Bowl at our house.
Yeah. You going to have hot wings?
I don't know.
You gotta have hot wings.
If you bring some,
Yeah.
we'll have some. My wife's going to make something. She's going to make something cool.
All right, Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't know what to do for the Super Bowl. It's pretty much the only game of sports that I watch every year, and this year it's
If you come over and watch football at my house, though, you can't be, like, super ironic.
Uh-oh. We'll see what...
Yeah, never mind. It doesn't matter. You just do whatever you do.
Let's see what about the Super Bowl. Oh,
You know what I mean, though? Like,
about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, if you see something that, like, and you don't really know, like, just ask.
Oh, I know how to play football. I know about football. I played a lot of Madden.
Oh, okay.
I played a lot of Madden. I understand the rules and everything.
Oh, okay. Well, then you should be fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, like, sometimes, or like...
I know what's
people are like,
happening in the game.
Why do they do that? Like,
No, I understand penalties and all that stuff. I watch the Super Bowl every year, and I've played a lot of video game football, which is, pretty similar.
Hey, do you have a PS2?
I've had one in the past.
I actually got a new football game for my old PS2.
Yeah.
Called NFL Head Coach.
Yeah.
It's made by EA Sports, and it's like with the Madden engine, except you don't control any of the players. You just call plays.
Whoa, that's far out.
It sounded fun, but it's not.
Mm-mm.
You actually get to hire like offensive and defensive coordinators, and they tell you what play to call. And then if you you can call whatever play you want, but usually they're right.
Sounds like RPG. I mean, when you're actually playing the games, I always just do like bomb passes and stuff, and usually wins in those games. I don't do anything too strategic. Here we go. Let's call some more McDonald's. These are in Alaska still. People are lighting off fireworks and stuff. Oh, you must have gone crazy. You were watching the game.
I was so stoked. I ran around my kitchen screaming.
Wow.
With my baby.
Do the kids know about football?
They gotta know something about it. I mean, I'm constantly screaming at the TV for 16 weeks out of the year.
Do they get into that though? I mean, maybe the older one, does he yell with you?
Buddy will say like, "Go Seahawks," but he doesn't like really understand what's going on. I don't think. I think he knows that it's like my favorite thing, other than like my family and
next to
that
football,
kind of
yeah.
Yeah, and like my spiritual life and stuff. But like other than that, man, it's like football. I love the Seahawks. I never thought I'd love something like the Seahawks this much, but I do.
And you have from the beginning too, and now they're going to the Super Bowl. I remember I was talking.
I really got into them like probably when I was like 15 or 16. So.
They didn't answer. McDonald's didn't answer.
Why is it beeping like that?
I don't know.
Let's see what happens.
Try to do fax noises like. We're communicating with it. Oh. Alright, we'll spend the last minute making fax machine sounds. Sometimes if you call the fax machines, you can communicate with the fax machines.
No, you can't.
I mean, you can't. You can't really communicate, but you can just make the noise, and then it'll make a noise, and then you make a noise, and you're not actually communicating. You're just making noise at each other, but kind of like barking at a dog, I guess. Thanks, Celestials John, and the hot dog guy, and Mr. Ginsu. I think that was everybody.
Yep. And me.
And yeah, thanks Sam. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, finally. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't call. I think Carl is scheduled for tomorrow.
Thanks for having me, Kenny.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. So let's see.
3, 2, 1.
Episode number and date.
TVs, thank you. Computers, Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. We're on there. Check it out. And the website.
I'm gonna bounce out of here really quick.
Phones, thank you.
Because I want to go home and watch the one when I bring the baby.
Crew.
Who's Duck Hugger?
Duck Hugger, he's a person. Thanks TCTV. LaBaby.com. The real. Duck Hugger is real. Thanks Psycho Feeling. Jordan E. Fabulous. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. I think they're fake. I think it's a fake duck. Viewers that you're watching, thank you. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.
I'm serious.